New year, new comics, same old angry me. Hey, something's got to stay the same, don't it? Ha ha. Ah, yes, a whole new year, and Marvel just doesn't stop giving me things to get mad about. Take a look at this cover for a minute. Take a look at this. We have Petey apparently holding the, like he's flying or something. Petey doesn't fly squat. Not Wolverine, old man not Wolverine, in some kind of weird jumping pose, attempting to keep himself from falling out of the hole by digging his claws into... I'm assuming that's a display, because it's got some words on it. If not, it's a really bad seat cover. And there's Kurt, so we know Kurt's okay. Well, he's... Captain Baldy. Armor's in the back. Storm's right there. Kitty? Hello, Kitty? You're making Kitty the most important character in the show. She should at least be on the cover. Aye, aye, aye. So anyway, we're back here. Part no one cares, and the storyline we'll never revisit. The quick flashback by the body-positive, feminist, communist. I was born in a strife, a monster outcast, a mutant. Cast out, condemned to death by my father. Hardship is my true parentage. Oh, Muffin. 'Cause you were ugly. You're going to destroy the world. I wonder what your real name was. What was your dead name, child? Tell me, please. Before you decide to embark on this new life and new personality, somehow making all these letters with no teeth. Augur, my mentor, my teacher, my lover. So, we've already talked. The complete absence of external genitalia with this. It's gotta be female. I mean, it's 2018. We've gotta have some, representation in our villains. Can't all just be, white guys. Saw the opportunity and the power of that belief to put on fucking Hitler badges. That imagery. Check it out. Got some Scythian Uber Alleys going on in that one. I tell you. The power to bring Scythian force once again and lay waste to this world. So, of course, the villain is a giant walking rock. Well, at least it's not the living monolith. Nope, it's a big spiky rock instead, and he's got 2 colors. And some wobbly things on him. And, yeah, okay. The planet no one cares in the negative zone. And she's busy laughing maniacally, because why wouldn't you at this point? Skip a page. This is not the Scythian of the holy books. That thing is uncontrollable, without remorse or mercy. This is the Scythian of the ancient texts. You're a cleric. You'd know this. Maybe some, like the Reformed Temple of Scythian. Perhaps the latter-day, saints of Scythian. As opposed to the Orthodox Scythians. You're saying you knew the god we were raising was a force of absolute destruction? Yes, because blah blah, the planet that marked me from birth as other, that condemned me as a criminal. Okay, look. We get it. You didn't like mom and dad. Your people have a tradition of infanticide when faced with fantastically ugly children because their society doesn't have the appropriate amount of prenatal care to let them know that was going to pop out of one of them. I've got no sympathy for these people, or you. Condemned me as a criminal. Well, you did lead a horde of guys with butcher knives to go and kill a bunch of people. Although, to be fair, they didn't use any of those guns to shoot you. It's got that going for you. Maybe they thought some of you could be reformed. So Wolvie comes out and takes a swing at him. I don't know where he hit her. Old man, isn't what that they call you? I'll show you what people used to call me. A pretender? God damn. So we found Kurt. He's laying somewhere and he's all hurt because he teleported out in a bad way. But Peter and Armor busy punching this rock in the head, as though the giant rock cares where you hit it. flying baldy man there. Seems like Storm would be smart enough to not come within range of the claws. Kitty falls and phases through the ground. There's a problem. The last issue, she still had the thing on her neck that prevented her from phasing. Suddenly she doesn't have it. The least you can do is have like a panel where they get it off her. That wasn't there. Oops. Oh well. No one will care. The action's epic. The action's not epic. Yeah. PD has everyone fall back. We're retreating. I'm busy. Some fight here. The old man Wolverine's ever-shifting hairline. Bit of a crop there. Straight there. Consistency is not a big deal anymore. We're on the last part of this. I will wear your skin as a shawl for distracting while I savor my vengeance. Well, technically, it's old man, not Wolverine. It'll grow back. You know? Granted, you'll have to moisturize that shawl an awful lot, because he's got kind of weather-beaten. Meanwhile, there's some more fighting, and finally, pow! Done! Thank you. They could have shot you in the first issue of this thing. We wouldn't have to worry about you. Stabbed you in the head, and it's done. How's that for a wonderful climactic letdown? So everyone's back back in Parliament, because if you live in a place with an undecipherable accent, you would call your seat of power Parlement. I guess their indecipherable accent is some form of French. We just figured out a way to defeat a god. No, leave. You had the chance to leave before, and you were fine with leaving before. Just leave. You're never coming back to this world, and they deserve whatever's happening to them. How do we get the Scythian back that way? We don't know. The story of the Scythian's entombment is confined in the text I was unaware of. Okay, so you read them, and you're not having any help. They used magic. So yeah, which is actually, we should have brought Elania along. Meanwhile, things out wrecking stuff. Doesn't matter. So, they have a plan. The plan is they're going to tow it up and throw it out of a big vortex in space. Oh, I'm not sure what the vortex is, but they're going to do it. So, they managed to talk the idiot people into giving them a ship, at which point I would have just left. Fine with that. They actually have a bit of a plan. The plan's not bad, actually. Inside the ship, I was kind of going for that Geiger feeling. Zentradi look. Does not pull it off. The inside, the guts of your ship should aesthetically match the outside of your ship. Meanwhile, here we've got... I'm going to say it. It looks like the exit ramp of the Firefly or something. Like this. Everything on here is round, but we have this flat because reasons. Go figure. So they're going to use Kitty. I'm spoiling this because I have to get up to it. They're going to use Kitty to fish for the bad guy. So they're not really sure if the ship's going to take it. Can't take it no more, Captain. So, try to figure out what's on. They deploy the team leader, because that's what you do. She goes straight down through, quick releases the button, and I'm not sure why this vips back like that, because that should just, like wherever she lets go of it, it should stop phasing. Right? Even if it's through like that. And the only thing that's really going to be attacked, you better pull it off right there at the edge. It's a neat idea. I didn't think it all the way through. Petey's up there holding the cord on. She gets back up. And they pull it up. She grabs him so the cord doesn't grab him. It's kind of neat. And they ditch him off into this vortex, which I know nothing about. Like, they mentioned the vortex a little earlier on, but they don't... I don't know where this... Like, there should be some more background here. If this is a Fantastic Four thing, because it's a negative zone, please tell me. I didn't read a whole lot of FF, but this seems like something that they would have covered in. Right? Because they're giving the engines all they got, and the engine's cut out. So Kurt stalled the spaceship. And no one in this series can park. Have you noticed this? No one just nice, simple, grace. No, we got to crash into 100 things. So now we're marooned. Don't ask me where. If this is the frickin' Parliament planet, I can't see how they'd be marooned here. You know? Okay, we'll just find some other way to get back. I mean, they have the wreckage of the previous ship. Actually, no, yeah, they had a ship that could get them back. So I don't see how this makes them marooned. I really don't. But it's not the first logical problem here. One of several. And I have the feeling this is going to keep going until at some point someone just grabs Mark Guggenheim and says, okay, look, you have to write a story that doesn't blow. No one cared about your alien hero and your stupid god in the negative zone. We're not reading this for them. You're not. This has been another episode of Great Canadian Neckbeard. I think I have 2 more things to review tonight because they're that bad. Anything you want me to get mad about, please tell me and I'll get back to you. Thank you.